Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Wide with Declan. As always, we will discuss NASCAR-related topics, so let's get right into it. Our first topic is the new playoff system. Just this week on the Hauler Talk podcast, they said that there's a possibility of their NASCAR's proposing a brand new playoff system starting, I believe, in 2027 is when it would start, because the 2026 schedule's already out. So it would be realistic for it to start in 2027, and it is probably going to be a 3-3-4 format. 3 races, the first 2 rounds, round of 16 and round of 12 would go as is, but the round of 8 would be all the final 4 races, and the round of 8 would be whoever scores the most points of those 8 drivers would be the champion. So I feel if anything's better right now than a one-race winner-take-all championship. So at least that's still in the cards. I would be a fan of this. Personally, I'm a fan of this new system. I think it would reward drivers for being consistent in the final 8 races. But again, you could still turn on the jets at just the right time, you'd be champion. But you can't just win your way through every round and do that. So that's our possible new playoff system. Our second topic is the playoff implications coming this weekend. So 3 drivers are looking to go. So we're starting our weekend preview a bit early because it is the cutoff race to the round of 16. 4 drivers this Saturday night. 4 drivers will have their championship hopes come to an end. And the 4 drivers who come into Bristol below the playoff cut line are 13th place Shane Van Gisbergen, 13th place Austin Dillon, 14th place Shane Van Gisbergen, 15th place Alex Bowman, and 16th place Josh Berry, who has had just an abysmal playoffs so far. So I think what it's going to take for these 4 drivers, Dillon needs to outscore 12th place Austin Cindric, but no mistake-free night. SVG, he needs to get a lot of points if he wants to advance, and Bowman and Berry, I'd say, are in a must-win. So, and Alex Bowman, with 2 bad pit stops in a row that derailed his races at Darlington and Gateway, he has swapped pit crews with the number 77 for Carson Hocevar, and that brought in a new front tire changer, a new jack, and a new rear tire changer, and a new rear tire carrier, because the fueler is kind of independent. He doesn't interfere with the whole pit stop. The whole pit stop. He's just, whenever they're on the other side, whenever they're on the right side, he's on the one side. And another thing with the 2 Trackhouse cars, Ross Chastain and Shane Van Gisbergen, were found driving through the grass. Was this a cool stunt? No. And it was found out that they drove through the grass to gain some more weight, to add weight to their cars. And Alex Bowman saw it happening right in front of him post-race, and he was like, "Whoa, this is actually cool what they're doing." So NASCAR will talk to both teams prior to this weekend's race at Bristol. So who I think will win this weekend? I think Denny Hamlin and Kyle Larson, the 2 really good drivers here at Gateway. And how it's going to work is how I think these drivers are going to win. One of these 2 are going to win, and our long shots, some other drivers to look out for. Chase Briscoe, he's had a really strong at this racetrack, just much better everywhere. He's been consistently a front runner. He's already through to the first round. So if I were him, I'd just protect my position and ride to the back. So who do you think of the 4 drivers below the cut line is most likely to advance? Austin Dillon's the closest, but I'd say Alex Bowman. He showed really good, won the pole here for the last 2 Bristol races, here last fall and here in the spring, but obviously Kyle Larson had that dominating performance in both races, and Bowman's engine let go here in the spring. So Alex Bowman, I'd say, is the most likely of the 4 drivers below the cut line to advance to the round of 12. And that does it for this week on 4 Wide with Declan. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and bye for now.